Ron DeSantis has apparently, according to reports, turned against his own super PAC. That, by the way, he's totally not affiliated with and legally prohibited from interacting with, even though he has definitely been involved with them. They've even gone as far as to pay for some of his private jet flights for his campaign activities, so some things that investigators may want to look at there. But either way, DeSantis is essentially through with the super PAC Never Back Down. Because, according to these reports, the folks over at Never Back Down can't stop not backing down from fighting one another. They are constantly, the report says, at each other's throats, arguing about strategy and policy and spending money to the point where they have become almost completely dysfunctional. And the reports also say that recently Donald Trump just lashed out at them for essentially torpedoing his campaign because of their gross incompetence. But it gets even worse than that. In addition to accusing this group of being responsible for some of the bad strategy, some of the bad leaks that have come out, we then have another leak from insiders in the actual DeSantis campaign, not just the super PAC, but in his campaign, who told reporters recently that it's over for DeSantis. They said, quote, "People increasingly think it's over. It's a dumpster fire. It's over." It's over. Now, we did recently see the leader of Never Back Down officially back down from his position and effectively quit. We've seen DeSantis have to go through multiple different reboots. He's fired a bunch of people trying to streamline the campaign. Nothing has worked. And now the people running that campaign, the few people that are left, are telling us, like, it's done. There's nothing there's not even anything left to save at this point. This man's career as a presidential candidate is effectively over. And we're now just weeks away from the first contest, which is Iowa. And that is going to be the real one. Is Ron DeSantis going to have a showing of, 10, 15%? Or is he going to be stuck down in the single digits to where it's in question at that point whether or not he even survives to New Hampshire? That's a real possibility. He could drop out right after Iowa if the numbers are that bad, along with everybody else aside from Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley has now taken a solid second place in the Republican race. DeSantis has done nothing but lose support since he officially announced he was running back in May. We've never seen that. We have never seen that, folks. This is Jeb Bush on steroids. Because at least at some points, Jeb Bush would go up in the polls. Not DeSantis, no. He's been riding that train down just like it was Enron stock. And it hasn't gone well for him. Couple that, of course, with Donald Trump's attacks on him that have been hard and fast recently, basically saying he's the absentee governor of Florida. He's not doing anything for the state. The state is in shambles. We've got the massive insurance problem. And these are things Trump pointed out, not me. He's not just ending DeSantis's presidential bid. He's killing his entire career. DeSantis will have nothing once he leaves the governor's office. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing for the United States of America. It's a good thing for the state of Florida. He will possibly get a job in media. If not, probably a better prediction is maybe he'll go on to run for the RNC chair. Maybe he'll get a job as a lobbyist in Washington. But either way, based on how poorly he has run this campaign, based on his falling approval rating in the state of Florida, which is now underwater, and based on Donald Trump's increased attacks against him in Florida, kind of seems like the writing's on the wall. And when these people say it's over, they're not just talking about the presidential campaign, they're talking about Ron DeSantis's political ambitions for the future as well. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.